So Chris, I was thinking of something you mentioned the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Georgiou has actually read the Defiant log, so she knows Burnham's future and how everything's going to play out. So do I, but that's not really the product that we're seeing.
Is it not quite canon, Jeff?
It's not quite canon.
It's not quite, okay.
Coming home.
Greetings and welcome to the Prime Directive. I'm your host, Jeffico, and my co-host as always, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
So how's this Jonathan Frakes episode directed?
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I saw characters talk more than just one or two lines.
I mean, he didn't write it.
Yeah?
He didn't write it, but it was good. There was much less lens flare.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a Frakes thing.
That last episode, I don't know if we paid attention, but when I was editing that, I was like, man, there is not a lot of clips without lens flare. Find something new to do, guys.
yeah, it's been done.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought this was a pretty fun episode.
Fun.
Fun. You know, it's starting to not be so fun for me right now. Tilly.
Oh, God. I didn't want to...
You hate her now, don't you, Chris?
I just wanted to tell you that I'm not a fugitive. I've never been a fugitive before, except, well, when I was 16, I went through kind of a rebellious phase, and I hacked into...
Did you have something to report, Anson?
Yes, sir.
If we can exit meme space for a moment.
Yeah.
There's a term that exists, and it's like Flanderization. And it's sort of named after how the character of Ned Flanders got more and more extreme as The Simpsons went on. And I guess is still going on. And to a point where it just becomes like a parody of itself. You take sort of one element of the character and just keep cranking it up to 11. And they're worrying me. Tilly is getting way too quirky, and they're just writing her to be funny and comic relief. And I don't think she worked a lot better when she was just, sort of awkward and trying to figure things out. But now she's just quirky and fun and woohoo! And I've seen this character 50 times before, right?
I'm getting tired of seeing the bridge crew just this is our Tilly smile.
Oh, it's Tilly things.
Yeah.
This is still a pro Tilly zone, though, and she's still best girl.
Yeah, well, your shields are lowering.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mutiny. I'm not a mutineer.
Yeah, or whatever. I'm not normally a fugitive.
Yeah.
Admiral, Mrs. Admiral, ma'am.
Yeah, Cornwell came aboard, talked to Pike. He's like, hey, did you look into Section 31? Because them some shady the fuckers.
Yeah, they're doing some shit.
Yeah, they tried to rip out Spock's brain. I can't possibly see that ever happening.
Yeah, God. How about that little lie detector device she had at the start there?
Yeah.
I gotta guess sometimes that would have been more useful. We've seen some court cases, TOS, TNG, or just any time you're trying. How about that one machine completely invalidates Troy's existence?
They're lying. Thanks, Troy. You're not necessary.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, back to The Simpsons, I was actually really reminded of that scene where they tie Mo into the lie detector, and it's just I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment. It's hilarious.
Okay, sir, you're free to go.
Good, because I got a hot date tonight. Odd date. Dinner with friends. Dinner alone. Watching TV alone. All right. I'm gonna sit at home and ogle the ladies in the Victoria's Secret catalog. Sears catalog. Now, would you unhook this already, please? I don't deserve this kind of shabby treatment.
I don't know why, but any scene involving a lie detector reminds me of that, I guess.
I didn't even hear Spock say Vulcans don't lie.
No.
Because, that was a pretty hard stance in 6, and it was really, I think he used it in 2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's deception, but not lying.
Yeah. Well, all he said was, he intended to be truthful.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, no, so, with the technology, they figured out that it was just an alteration with the scene.
Yeah, so that was a little weird. I'm wondering why a hologram, they were calling it, would have a heat signature in the first place.
Yeah.
The Admiral that they were communicating with live. And I'm also wondering if, the AI just fabricates a video, why wouldn't all parts of that video be correct? If it can capture, visible light, surely it can capture or recreate infrared light as well. All the there's no reason when you're just sending someone a file that it has to be flawed in that way.
Yeah, it makes sense. And like, you know, when you see a product like that, you believe it. So like if Barkley had shown somebody a video of him and Troy, like you'd think it would have happened. I'd be like, oh no, sorry Barkley, those heat signatures aren't correct. They don't change, even though when you guys are...
Yeah. One other thing I thought was weird was just Cornwell said the one admiral was a logic extremist.
Yeah, Admiral Patar.
Yeah, and what we know about these guys is they're like completely isolationist. Like she wouldn't be a member of the Federation, let alone an admiral in Starfleet, right?
Yeah.
And like she didn't say, or maybe no, I don't think she said that the admiral was like becoming a logic extremist
No,
or
she
something.
said she was
said
one.
she just was one.
Yeah. Those are usually like the villains in the... There's an Enterprise game that later like evolves to a TNG game with this Vulcan extremist chick because she can live that long.
Yeah.
And like she's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I don't know what she's doing in Starfleet. I also thought it was kind of neat, you know, finding out the admirals had been dead for that long. So it was actually just Control that was talking to Georgiou there with the 4 admirals on the holo. It wasn't actually them.
Yeah. That'll make Leland feel better.
Yes.
Come in. Delete.
You better be saving every single moment with me.
Actually, those memories are always the first to go.
Oh.
So we got to see a lot of Airiam in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Her deleting files that she apparently has to do that every day.
Every week, I think she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they made a point of her having like a limited storage capacity, I guess.
Yeah, screw the human brain. We'll just put some gigs up there.
Well, I think it was probably the best they could do. You know, it sort of sounds like she got messed up pretty bad.
Yeah.
Shuttle accident or
Fiance
whatever.
did not make it.
Yeah.
You know, I loved all this backstory we got for her.
Yeah, I was getting it. I'm like, oh my god, why can't we do this for everybody?
Yeah. By the end of this, like, I'm just like, why are you giving us all this stuff and now she's gone? When if you had done this earlier, you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Airiam's this cool character and this and that. Like, so for one episode, I thought she was a cool character.
I mean, I was
gone.
always like, Airiam's always very intriguing. Like, who is this person? Why are they here? And now that we're getting all this information, I was like, yeah,
just
give me that.
Just a tiny bit of it. Seeing her spar, seeing her hang out with people. In fact, like, Keyla, like,
Yeah.
she got so many lines in this too.
Yeah, she did. She got
This
a
is
lot
like,
of a bit of character by proxy.
You're like a human being.
Yeah, she is. She's
All of
just a
them.
yes sir, you know, move the trigger. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Smile and laugh on the bridge, and just like, man, like nobody smiled and laughed on the bridge on any other show as much as you guys. Except maybe the original series, but that was at the end of every episode.
That was the end. Millions died.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
We know of 2 occasions in which a signal was followed by the appearance of the Red Angel, our mission to the asteroid and to Kaminar. But a signal appeared by itself over Terra Elysium.
And there was no signal when the angel appeared to me as a boy.
You're gonna argue with me by the time we get to the end of this one, but Spock doesn't know why the Red Angel's chosen him.
Mm-hmm.
There are several other half Vulcans out there. It just doesn't make sense. I think that's yet another sign that it's Burnham.
No. It's so clearly Zora from the Calypso short
So
track.
Airiam's like, Burnham, they wanted me to kill you. Also, you have to do this thing, Burnham. All this stuff, it's just like...
Well, she said
get to
it's all
Daedalus.
about you.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah, of course.
She's just feeding her ego.
Yeah,
She already
yeah,
says,
yeah.
oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I know it's all about me.
But no, it's so Zora. That has to be the purpose of this whole thing. So, God, I think it's going to end up with the Federation like getting completely obliterated by Control. I think that's where this is going.
So just like last episode when the Klingons were on our doorstep?
Yes, yeah, I think it's going to be like that. And Zora's going to evolve from Discovery, which gets abandoned, and she just sort of shows up because we know all of Airiam's memories are stored in the Discovery computer. So that's going to turn into Zora, and then it'll be that AI versus Control, and you know Zora is the Red Angel coming back to try and avert the destruction.
It's Burnham, Chris. That's Burnham's body in the suit. It's so obvious.
I'm putting my chips down on Zora.
Everything in this episode just continued to confirm that it was going to be Burnham, and I thought it was Burnham so long ago.
I'm putting my chips down on Zora. You can put them on Burnham, and we'll see how it shakes out.
If they make like an avatar and then have Annabelle Wallace show up, I'll be so happy because Annabelle Wallace is pretty cool.
Where is it?
What? Where's what?
The letter. The map you stole from me.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about. How would I have even had an opportunity to steal anything from you, Miss...
But that's not Annabelle Wallace in that suit right now.
Alright. Alright.
And also, why would they make an avatar?
It's gonna be AI versus AI. We have the AI as a bad guy, and we've seen an AI in the short trek. And like the Federation's gonna get wiped. Like the galaxy's gonna get wiped.
Heard an AI.
Well, okay, whatever. Federation's gonna get wiped. They turn into the Vidrayans or something. And Zora's gonna be, her experience with craft is gonna be what motivates her to, be the Red Angel, go back in time and try to fix this.
I could see her helping. But definitely not the Red Angel. Definitely not. In fact, I think Daedalus is going to be like some project code name for like the suit that Burnham will get into.
I'll be interested seeing what that is, because Daedalus is, of course, Greek mythology and most associated with making that giant maze to keep the Minotaur in. So usually when you hear Daedalus, you think maze, and so I'm wondering where this is going.
My perception of reality was challenged by visions from a time-traveling entity. Who should help me but you, of course? After all, the entire Klingon war was your doing. Even your parents' death was your responsibility.
We got some Burnham Spock time where he just let her go.
Oh yeah, we're full Spock sass.
Yeah,
and beyond the sass is just Spock dismantling here.
I'm looking forward to the next time I'm over at your place and be like, I'm enjoying these angry emotions. Sometimes it's just nice to be angry.
Yeah, right. Oh no.
Yeah. No, it's good times. What he really needed was a bro, and I'm just like, oh man, he needs Tyler, but no, Stamets stepped in.
One thing that I did like, it was seemingly out of nowhere, but him tearing her down about, just hiding behind the door and being unable to do anything about that sort of came back at the end when she was, behind the door and she couldn't do anything with Airiam, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So there's just death on the other side of that door there, and it was sort of a nice little mirror. And sort of an insight into why, she couldn't really pull the trigger, because that's very, very traumatic.
I just thought because she was given an order and she's not very accustomed to following orders. It was logical for you to space Airiam at the end, and she's like, I'm going to save her because we're friends now, even though we've had no development. In fact, I wasn't even in half those memories.
Yeah, she wasn't in it.
There's that one memory where it's just
just smiles.
And just like,
it was just like, save that.
Delete it. Why would you save that?
Why?
Yeah. Got a little bit of mention of Spock's relationship with Sarek, He disappoints me, I disappoint him, and the sun sets and it's a new day.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. Yeah, there we go. And that is, that's right. That's how that goes.
That is far more lined up with that TOS episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoyed that. Chris, what's your thought on blade mines?
Apparently it is. Shields up, red alert.
Blade mines, yeah, what the hell were those? Like, why?
They really just reminded me of Screamers, so.
This is just, it feels like this just, cool for the sake of being cool, and then the mines have knives on them.
I felt like we were watching, a dungeon master set something up, be like, you must go through this area, and if you turn your shields on, then the mines will be attracted to you. If you don't have your shields on, the blade mines will cut your hull. And when you figure that out, I've got this blackout mine thing that just messes with your sensors and makes you think your helm's not working.
I wanted them to do the Galaxy Quest thing.
Yeah.
You fail to realize that my ship is dragging mines. Just tow those right into control.
Yeah, I did think about that, flying over it, just smashing it. I did enjoy, so Airiam's, red dotting it back and forth. And she's even starting to suspect herself, but non-suspecting her. And it's just all this shit's going down on the bridge. And Nhan's just like,
Yeah, she's just fine.
Like, shouldn't you be at like a tactical console?
Chief security officer has nothing better to do in a battle situation.
Yeah, this is good times.
Your species is Barzan, yes?
Yes.
Your augmentation allows you to breathe in our atmosphere?
And why are you asking?
Curiosity.
Nhan's hair was looking really good. And her blue eyes. That was actually the closest shot we've got of Nhan. I was just like, oh, she's got blue eyes.
I think you must be the only person that cares about Nhan. Yeah. Certainly the only person on the Discovery.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, I was comparing her to Alara to somebody the other day, because Alara in that first pilot episode didn't have eyebrows and it looked really weird.
Yeah.
So they put eyebrows on her, but Nhan's non-eyebrow game, it works for her.
Uh-huh.
Works for me too, Chris.
Yeah. We did get a confirmation of what we suspected. Her species was the same one as from the Price.
Barzan.
Yeah, the Barzans. And yeah, we got a confirmation that those were little breathing apparatus. So that was cool.
Yeah. It's not suspicious at all when somebody's asking you, hey, so Chris, can you like not see without those glasses at all? Like you would be helpless and blind without them?
Yeah. So if I wanted to like debilitate you?
Yeah, like just
glasses?
Yeah, take the glasses off.
Okay.
That's good thinking, Airiam. And I like even Tilly doesn't listen to Airiam when she's starting to suspect herself. She's just like, oh, stay here with me. Whatever you do, stay here with me. Yeah, you can go now, Tilly. I don't need you. Stuff's going on.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
Okay.
Commander Nhan, can you find a way to turn life support back on?
We got the little beam over. Got to see Nhan in an EV suit. I always enjoy that. And it's when they find the Admiral's floating. And it's like, okay, I get that she doesn't see him when he's up there, the Telluride Admiral. But when he comes down and like turns him over and then she has to scan. It's just like, why am I figuring this out before Mrs. Smarty Pants here? Yeah. She's like, it's the Admiral. Oh my god, they're all here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I know I'm seeing it from a different point of view, but still Burnham should have she solved the whole mind thing.
It was a pretty big delay, right?
They're like, Burnham's dealing with her personal stuff with Spock, and then it's just like, I'm not surprised they haven't called her to the bridge because they're dealing with all this crap and they always rely on Burnham for everything. And then finally they get to the bridge and be like, oh, Burnham, we're really screwed, what do we do? Oh, just randomly select patterns and we'll do those maneuvers. Because that's what gets you through a minefield.
Yeah, because, like, oh man, and you know what? I feel like Control should recognize standard Federation evasion patterns.
Or just whatever. Like, hey, there's the ship, attack.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a cute thing, it's the same thing Spock was doing.
I think it was Cornwell's little pattern that she did, where like every mine hit.
Yeah, they all hit. I was just like, why are you showing me this?
Yeah,
like, is this working or not?
Yeah, it's clearly not on that one.
Hi, Alpha 2.
We see that everything was being sent to this penal colony that was like changed into this thing. All the messages that they blamed Tyler for sending, which was Airiam, bitch. So Chris, I mean, I could talk about Nhan all day, or you could just give me your final thoughts.
Final thoughts? I think we're continuing off the last episode. I think this was another good one. I liked it. Looked good. Even though we were not really sticking, it was nice to get some development for our other characters. So I'm going to give them points for a good idea there, and let's keep doing that in the future. We were nitpicking a lot. Just a couple things in there. We like to goof around, but overall, I thought this was a really solid episode. Want to keep going, getting interested in this whole Red Angel thing, and I'm convinced it's Zora, so I'm interested to see exactly how Zora and Calypso are going to fit in this. And yeah, I'm excited for next week.
Yeah, no, I thought once again Frakes doing a really solid episode, and I got myself some Nhan. I didn't see Tyler. No Tyler.
Oh yeah, he was totally MIA.
Yeah. Like, do something. I mean, he's awesome. But this was more for Spock and Airiam and stuff. This episode really kind of sold me on Spock. Because like last episode he was all like crazy for half of it.
Yeah.
And
I do sort of hate it when they do they bring out the Vulcans getting emotional like a little too early. Like you need to.
I am angry, pure and simple.
Because you feel like you failed as a Vulcan or as a human?
What I feel is that failure is liberating. And for the first time, I enjoy expressing emotion.
But I mean, this was fairly warranted. Spock's going through some real shit right now, and especially regarding his relationship with Logic.
We know it was like somewhat 10 years, but we might be 7 years before that Pon Farr episode. So maybe he's hitting that too.
Oh, maybe.
It could be affecting him. But no, sassy Spock is it warms my heart. So that's where this character can start to grow. And yeah, no, Pike was awesome. I really I liked when the Cornwell sisters like, we didn't call you back because you're the best of us. It's like, well, if him and the Enterprise are the best, can't we watch that show?
Also, flattery gets you everywhere with Captain Pike, apparently.
Yeah, he's
that
like,
was
am I blushing?
Oh, you.
Am I blushing?
Yeah.
And we all know how everybody makes Captain in this universe. Cornwell. She's the one that does it. Well, I mean, the next episode I saw some Section 31 ships show up. That's about all I know. And then the Daedalus, and then of course Burnham jumps into the suit and travels back in time to go save herself. If she didn't originally travel back in time to save herself, wouldn't she have died by that monster on Vulcan?
No. That's not how time travel works. Time travel works however they want it to work.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, well, as always, thanks for watching.